Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Texas Lottery $2 20X ticket. And yeah, this is part of the September 2023 series of tickets coming out in Texas. It is a number match game, and there are two symbols that you can find. There is a 5X symbol and a 20X symbol. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.95, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $30,000. And so looking at the prize structure, I mean, nothing looks too crazy. I mean, I do notice that, the top prize is $30,000. The odds are super long on hitting it. I mean, you're paying $2 for a $30,000 top prize at 1 in 1.8 million odds. I mean, it's not like you're winning, $20 million or anything like that. I mean, you're just winning $30,000. It seems like they could make the odds a little more favorable for a top prize that's just $30,000. So that does stand out. The other thing that we do need to mention is that in Texas, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. So that top prize is not even going to be $30,000. And I don't view the tax money as part of the value of the game. So when I look at that top prize, I'm going to adjust it for the taxes and view it as $22,800. So for sure, I mean, you're paying $2 for a 22, we'll call it $23,000 top prize at 1 in 1.8 million odds. I mean, just doesn't seem worth it to me to play, a ticket with super long odds like that on a kind of a measly top prize. So anyways, that is it for the prize structure. When you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 64 and 65%. Yeah, when we look at overall payout, we look for a minimum of 70%. There is no reason ever for a ticket to come out less than 70% payout. States can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So, just based on this payout alone, I would not recommend playing this ticket at all. I mean, the state's being super greedy on this game, just kind of ripping off the customers. So, definitely would not recommend playing this. The other thing that I will mention about this payout is that it does include all the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which are really hard to hit, which means not many people are even going to be seeing a 64% payout on this game. And so what we really want to know is what's the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be hitting those top prizes. And to figure that out, we are going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and figure out what that new payout's going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $50 prize level. And so if you are just a regular person with regular luck, when you win on this game, you would expect to see between $2 and $50 as your prize. And there at the $50 prize level, the breakdown is about 8 to 92. So very few of these $50 prizes, only 8% are available to the average player. 8% of these prizes fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes. The other large majority, 92% of these $50 prizes are going to be included in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 495 tickets has one of those top 1% prizes on it. And when you do hit one, it's probably going to be $50. So that means, you're in almost what, $1,000 before you would expect to see even one top 1% prize. So that is important to note. And so what we're going to do is we're going to subtract out the value of all of these top 1% prizes, subtract that from the number we saw earlier, and that's going to leave us with the value of just the bottom 99% of prizes. So when we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 58 and 59%. And again, this does not reach the minimum 60% payout that we look for here. And the reason we look for 60% is because, that's a good kind of average payout where you're getting a portion of your a good enough portion of your money back that you can go back and maybe play again or whatever. And it's kind of fun to play that way. But once you get down here in the 50% range, you're losing your money so fast that it really it's kind of hard on the wallet. It stops being fun, and really, unless there's a huge amount of money in the top 1% that's worth playing for, it just is not worth playing when you have a bottom 99% payout this low. So we'll see how all this compares to other $2 tickets as we go along. First thing we'll do is compare to $2 tickets in Texas. So on this page here, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Texas $2 tickets, and we do see a bump in value from the previous $2 ticket. So the 20x ticket is over here on the right. The previous ticket, the $100 Frenzy, you see had the lowest payout for any $2 ticket that we've seen in Texas. This one is going to have the highest payout of any $2 ticket that we've seen in Texas. So up here, which is good, and we do like to see these increases as well. Now up here in green, we see the best ticket in every category. So for overall value, this 20x ticket is the best ticket we've seen in Texas. Unfortunately, 64% is just way too low. I mean, it's so far below the minimum payout that we look for. It's still impossible for me to recommend this ticket. If you're looking for best odds, that 10x the money ticket would be the one you would want to play. For friendliness to the average player, this 20x ticket is going to be your ticket. So this one is actually going to feel a lot friendlier for those folks in Texas who play $2 tickets, because it's got quite a bit more value here for the average folks than other $2 tickets have. And then if you're more of a high roller and you prefer to get a better top prize when you are lucky enough to hit one, the $100 Frenzy would be the ticket you would want to play. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes too, if you're interested in that. Now on this page, we are ranking Texas $2 tickets based on overall payout. You can see 20x at the top. And so all we can hope is that Texas continues to increase these values because at 64%, it's just way, way too low. And you'll see why in just a minute. But here on this page, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. And again, 20x at the top at 58%. And I think this number is going to be more competitive than the overall payout. And we'll see that as well in just a second. But this is where we get to compare $2 tickets across states. And you can see this 20x ticket, even though it's the best ticket that we've seen in Texas, it's the 26th. It's in 26th place over all of the 33 tickets that we've looked at 33 $2 tickets that we've looked at across these 6 states. And you can see Texas is just not competitive. I mean, it is more competitive than New York. It's kind of competitive with California, but not really. And then the values just go way above what Texas is offering. Florida, Georgia, Massachusetts all have way more value than Texas is offering. And we always have to look at the top of the list here at Massachusetts. And Massachusetts $2 tickets are regularly coming in at 72% payout. And 72%, even though it's the highest that we've seen, it's still not a super great number. It's not like that impressive, but that's the best we've got. And we do have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can regularly put out $2 tickets at 72% payout and make plenty of money, then why is Texas putting out $2 tickets at 64% payout? I mean, that's like a 7 to 8 percentage point difference. And when you're talking about millions and millions of tickets just for one of these games at $2 a pop, you could easily be talking, in the tens of millions of dollars for just one of these games. And if you're talking tens of millions of dollars, 7 to 8 percentage points, that's a huge amount of money that the Massachusetts Lottery feels like it can hand over to its customers and its players that the Texas Lottery is greedily putting in its pockets. And so, when you ask why Texas is doing that, I don't think there are any answers that lead to anything good. I mean, it has to do with greed. I think it has to do with the perspective that the Texas Lottery has towards its players, and maybe even the state has towards its citizens. Who knows? But definitely no good answers there. Now, here on this page, this is the list for bottom 99% payout. And you can see here this ticket is a lot more competitive. So this 20x ticket in 8th place overall. So this is, a more competitive number. It is better than a lot of tickets that we've seen in a lot of states. So yeah, all this means is that there's not a whole lot of money at the top for those people who are lucky enough to hit those top prizes. Now here on this page, this is the top 36 tickets we've seen on the channel so far. You don't see any $2 tickets on this list, probably never will. 58%, not 58, 64%, very far from making this list. And then here are the top 36 tickets for bottom 99% payout. And again, 58% not very close to making this list as either. So if you want to look at either of those, you can pause the video and look at them. But that is it for the Texas Lottery $2 20X ticket. Yeah, can't recommend it. The value is just way too low. Texas not competitive in this category at all. So, you know, bad news for the people playing Texas Lottery. $2 scratchers. My advice is, you know, if you really love $2 tickets, find a scratcher in Massachusetts that plays $2 tickets and go in on a book. But really, you know, $2 tickets are kind of a category you could pass up anyways because the value just increases, you know, as you go up the tiers. So yeah, definitely one that I would skip here. So that is it for this video. If you're playing these, good luck on them. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.